Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ayana. I'm a licensed massage therapist. I own a spa here in Tallahassee, Florida. And in this video, I'm going to show you how you can create your website from scratch, starting at zero, and get it up and running in a matter of minutes. My goal for this video is to get it up as soon as possible, less than 30 minutes or so. So let's just get right into it. We're going to go to Wix.com. Okay, so let me share my screen actually. Awesome. So now you can see my screen. Perfect. Okay, so we're just going to go over here to create new site. All right. Okay, so we're going to create a new site. So we want to make a site for your massage spa. So there are a few things that you're going to need. So let me just type in massage. So I like to use templates. Let's start off with a template because that makes it really easy for you to get your website up quickly. Your website is like your virtual business card. It's like how people are going to find you, how you're going to get bookings, and how a potential client is going to learn more about you and the services that you provide. This is how they're going to get a taste of your brand, because I like to tell people you are not just a massage therapist, you are a brand. So let's create your branded website. And remember, this does not have to be perfect. It does not have to be perfect. You can redesign your website later with some fancy web designer once you start getting a cash flow, but do not try to shell out a lot of money just to get a website up. Most people are on social media anyways, but for those clients who sometimes are a little bit older and like prefer looking at websites, and there's plenty of people who still prefer looking at websites instead of finding your social media, you want to just make sure your website is up and has a couple of main elements. And I'm also going to share some tools that are going to help you do that. So I like to go to edit a template. I don't like this other feature that Wix has. And the reason I like using Wix, and this is in no way sponsored by Wix, although maybe it should be, the reason why I like using them is because it's very customizable. A lot of other website design software, yeah, it's drag and drop and it could be simpler, but it's harder to customize it to what you want it to be. So let's go to edit a template. I'm just going to keep track of the time here. Okay, so as you can see, there are several templates that they have for you to choose from. And you don't want to just choose a template and then change the words and that's it. You do want to add your own branding and your own flair to your website. Here's a fun fact. I used this template years ago when I first put up my website. Remember when I talked about the first time I launched my spa back in 2018? This is the exact template that I use. I even use that same little logo, which I don't even think that's legal. I used that same little logo and just changed around a few things, and it did not look very professional. So we're going to take it a step farther. I'm not going to spend a lot of time choosing one of these templates because it really doesn't matter. Most of these templates have the same type of formula. You have your landing page, which is going to be that big page that gets everyone attention. And then you're going to have your about page, and then you're going to have a place where you explain some of your services, which will lead to your booking software, and then you'll have your contact. Those are really the four main things you need on a website. What you really want is just people to be able to find you and get on your table. You don't really want them to spend a whole lot of time on your website, but when they do go to your website, you want them to feel like they're getting a taste of your brand and what you offer and feel enticed to hire you as their massage therapist. So let's see, let's look here. I see the landing page, I see the about, I see some imagery, I see this offers some services. This is pretty perfect. So I'm going to use this. And something I want to do, let's decide what this sample spot is. So let's say we're making a website for a massage therapist who specializes in cupping. All right, so let's edit this. We'll call it Cupping Wellness Spa as just an example. So I went to edit template and now this is loading. Okay, awesome. So this looks really good so far. I see the 4 elements, the landing page, the about page. I see products and services pretty easily, and I see how to get in touch. And I also see, this is a map of how they can find this person. Okay, so landing page. So you don't want your potential client to be confused when they go to your website. You want them to know exactly what you offer as soon as they get there. So I'm going to say cupping wellness spa. I think that's what we called it. And then I'm going to delete this little line, and then I'm going to put our tagline, so our mission statements. Let's see. Okay, so what would be a good mission statement for a cupping wellness spa? And I really want to be specific about just getting this website up. I don't want to worry too much about the copy of the website, which is a whole nother breed. Yes, you want your copy to be, which is, the writing that is on your website, to be compelling, but we don't want to worry about that too much in this video. When it comes to copy, this is one thing that I'll say, you just don't want to use complicated language. You want to use layman's terms. You don't want to go over the head of your potential client. You don't want to say you specialize in like myofascial, I don't know. I'm trying to think of like some very technical technique that you might use. You want to explain things in layman's terms. So let's say, I'm just going to actually put a summary. Instead of putting a mission statement, I'll just put a summary of the services offered. So if someone were to come to this website, they know exactly what they're getting. So I'm going to say fire cupping, Reiki healing, and I'll just say Swedish. No, I feel like if I was a cupping therapist, I'd probably do, I don't know, maybe stretch therapy. I have no idea, because I'm not a cupper. Is that what they call them, cuppers? Okay, cool. So honestly, not really going to worry too much about the copy. We want to talk about how we're going to design this website. And I'm going to walk you through why different parts of this website is going to be important when you are creating your website, and also show you a couple of tools that you can add to your website. Okay, so we have the landing page. So let's talk about pictures. Here is a tool that you'll want to use if you're looking for pictures. Of course, it's best to use pictures of yourself, because you want to create that know, like, and trust factor with your potential clients. It's really nice if they can see who is going to be servicing them, because, with massage, we're in a very close, intimate space, because we're doing energy work, we're doing, actual healing with our hands. And so they want to see who's going to be doing that with them. So if you can, it's best to have pictures of yourself, a picture that is clear, a picture that has plenty of lighting where they can, see you as you are. And it's also really great if you can have a picture of yourself doing what you do in your profession. So if I was a fire cupper, I'd probably have an image of me fire cupping. But if you don't have that yet and you're just getting started, I'm going to show you a free website that you can use where you can get some professional stock photos. All right, so we're going to go to pexels.com. That's PEXELS.com. And what's excellent about this is not only can you get free photos that are royalty free, but you can also get free videos. So let's say cupping massage. Awesome. So these are some great images. So you want to be kind of intentional about your photos. So let's say you only work with women. I might use this photo that seems to be a woman. on my website. Or let's say you work with men and women, you might want to have pictures of men and women on your website. But in this case, we are a cupping spa. So I'm going to download this. And it's really nice if you can give credit to the person who created it, but it's not required. And you can also donate to them or shout them out on Instagram, which helps them get discovered. So you see I downloaded it down here. I'm going to change the strip background. I'm checking the time because I want to get this up quickly. Let's see. So let me actually show you what I did. I just did it like, because I'm used to using this program. But so I clicked on this landing page. I went to change strip background because that's what each of these blocks are. They are strips, or that's what Wix called strips. And so you go to change strip background, image, and then I'm actually gonna hide myself. You're gonna go to upload media over here and then upload to computer. So I'm just gonna drag and drop this here and wait for it to load. Awesome. Okay, so we have our picture. We're gonna click on this and we're gonna go to change background. That looks amazing. And let's say this is too light. We can change the color of this. We could go to edit text. And we can go over here to color. This is what you call your toolbar. Go to color, and let's say we want to make it dark. Or maybe we want to make it bold. You can also add effects. So let's say you want like a shadow effect behind it. You can do that as well. So as you can see, I added kind of a shadow behind it. Kind of helps it stand out a little more. So fire cupping healing, awesome, awesome. So let's just say this is a photo of you. You can make this a little bit larger. A cool trick that you can use is if you want to like be a little bit fancy, you can actually go click the strip. And as you can see, they have different effects here. I like to go to scroll effect added. And I like to choose this effect right here called parallax. Right there. And let's see what this does. So if I go to preview, it kind of gives this scrolling effect right here. I really like that. It just adds some engagement with this website. So use the parallax feature to do that. And then let's see, back to editor. And so this is where you can edit your about you. It's really good to put things like, let's see, you could put where you're from, where you got your license, your specialties, and maybe a fun fact about yourself. You could even put why you started your business and how you help your clients. And you could even include a testimonial about yourself at the bottom if you wanted to, or a quote that resonates with you. This helps your potential client get to know you more and feel like they kind of already know you before they get on your table. So I'll just put, I don't know, Jane Doe, licensed massage therapist, cupping expert. Awesome. So notice I'm not putting a whole lot of effort into this website already, and it still looks amazing. Let me edit this. So this is kind of static here. I could put Jane Doe, LMT, you can put your license number. Awesome. Okay, so let's keep moving along. Something I'll mention is that it's really great if you can get all your information like on one page. If you can get all your information just on one page, that's great. That's awesome, because you're able to convey everything you need your client to know just in one go. All right. So let's keep going. This is a cute little picture. I'm going to change this picture. Let me show you how to add a video. So we're going to go to that same website and we're going to go to cupping massage. Okay, cupping massage, we already typed that, but let's go to video. Ooh. So, okay, awesome. So this is amazing. I don't know why this lady got all these long nails. Oh, wow, that's a great image. Okay, so I'm gonna download this right now. Gonna go back to this editor. So remember how I added a photo right here? We're just gonna click the strip, change strip background. We're gonna go to video this time. And we're gonna go to upload media. Let that load. Okay, so now that it's loaded, we're gonna go to change background. So let's see what happens. So while you're making your website, you can always preview your work. So I'm just gonna go over here to preview. Oh, that looks amazing. Wow. I'm gonna go back to editor. Awesome. So that looks amazing. So we're going to keep that there. Okay. So this part is very important. You want to talk about what you offer on your website. So in this case, we'll put fire cupping, but of course, and I know I said we weren't going to talk about the copy, just the design, but a side tip is that it's great if you can come up with a non-generic term for your services because it really sets you apart from other people. But we're not going to worry about the copy. I'm just going to put fire cupping. I'm going to put therapeutic massage. Oh, look, that's already written down here. I'm going to put Reiki healing. And I'm going to put Swedish massage. And it's up to you if you want to include your prices on your website. There are people who are strongly against it, and then there are people who really encourage it. It's like on one end, if you include your prices, oops, what's this? If you include your prices on your website, then that's pretty cool because people already know up front what they're looking at, and either they can decide to book with you or not based off of, you know, if they're willing to pay whatever it is you're charging. And that's great because if someone does book with you, they're already aware of the pricing. But if you don't put your prices on your website, then the client could go the extra step to find out what they are, which shows that they're interested, but they could be uninterested after they realize the price. So it's really up to you which way you go. Okay, so we put this, and we'll talk about this book online button shortly. As you can see, it's already linked to another page. So pages are just the different parts of the website. So this is already linked to another page called appointments. We'll get to that later. Awesome. And then I see our get in touch, and you can put your information here. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to change this right here. Instead of putting this here, this map, I'm going to delete this. And what I'm going to do instead, I'm going to adjust this page height, and I'm going to go to add. Actually, let me find the apps. Add app. Wix has their own app store. And then I'm going to go to Instagram. And then I'm going to go to Instagram feed. I'm going to go to add to my site. I'm going to go to settings, display. I'm going to take off all this extra stuff. So I'm going to take off the total posts, the followers, the following, the bio, the follow button. I'm going to take off this. Let's see. I'm going to take off that. So as you can see, I condensed it a lot. Then I'm going to go to layout. I'm going to go to one row. And I'm going to make 4 columns. Let's see, I'm still not satisfied with how this looks. Okay, I think that's the best I can do. And of course, you can connect your business account to this. I'm just going to put this right here. And so they can also see your Instagram feed, and you can customize the color of this as well. Okay, so we did that. Okay, so now we're just going to go, okay. So as you can see, there are site pages, so different parts of the website. And remember I said it's great if you can fit all your information on one scrollable page. All right, so as you can see, this is the home page, and then it has an anchor to the about. So if someone were to click right here, let's see, if they were to click right here, philosophy, which is another way of saying about, it brings them down here. So how they did that is you see this blue button over here. This is, they added an anchor right here and they linked it to this philosophy page. So if you want to add something like that, let's see, an anchor. You would go to menu on the side here, and you can add an anchor. So you could call it whatever you want, and it will anchor somewhere. All right, but we don't need this, so I'm actually going to delete this. Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. So you understand that, you understand anchors. So this anchors to services. Perfect. This anchors to contact. And then this anchors to appointments. So as you can see, there's a whole other page. And so this is Wix booking feature. Wix has an option to where you can put your booking information straight with Wix. So if you get a booking, you'll get an email, and you'll also be able to see it on your Wix dashboard. So as you can see here, they already made a stripped landing page for this called Make Your Reservation. And you can put information about how, like, anything that they need to know before their appointment. If they need to fill out an intake form, if they need to bring anything, that's what you could put right here. They already had this made for you. And then this is where they put their book online app. And so let's explore this a little bit. We could manage this, and we can go to customize widget, and you can decide which treatments you want to include. If you're just starting out, I would recommend just using their booking feature. But if you're already using some type of booking software, you can embed it. And let me briefly show you how you could embed your own software. So I'm just going to make a fake page. I'm going to go to plus. No, I'm going to go to menu and pages. I'm going to go to site menu. I'm going to go to add a page. So when you go to add a page, you can see all these different templates that will help you put together your website. And that's honestly why I like using Wix, because there's already predetermined templates that really make it simple. So you're not spending all your time on your website, because what you want to do is, you know, take your bookings and run your business. But let's say you wanted to add your booking page or something. You would add a new page, you would go to plus, you would go to embed, you would go to embed a custom widget, and then let's say you're using like Booksy, or what else is there? Acuity, any of those options, you would enter the code, enter it here, and it would pop up. All right, so I'm actually going to go ahead and delete this page because we actually don't need this. Let's see. Also, when you use the booking features, it takes your client through it. So let's explore the booking feature actually. Let me show you what it looks like when your clients are on your page. So I'm just going to go to preview. That video looks so good. All right. So let's say I want to book this fire cupping session. Go to book online. It'll take you to this page I told you about. You can customize this and put information about what they need to know before their appointment. Of course, you can change out any of these pictures, just like I showed you. The same way you change pictures on a page, you would change it on here that way. And then let's say they want to book this. Go to book now. And then they'd be able to see all your scheduling that you would set up with Wix. Go to next, they'd put in their information, a message, and then you can choose to have them pay ahead of time or pay later. And then you would get a notification and they would as well, and then you'd be all set. Okay, so there are a few other things I want to show you to upgrade your website. So we talked about how you can get really cool pictures and videos, right? And I showed you how to add your Instagram to this. I'm going to stretch this out a little bit, actually. You can also link your social media over here. You could set these social links and set it up with your handles right here. And to do this yourself, you would go to add. And then you would go to social down here, and you can add any of your social media anywhere. Awesome. But next I'm going to show you how to add your branding to your website. So for example, let's see. Okay, so I just said that we're going to add your branding. We're almost done with this video. Bear with me, bear with me. So I really like using this one website. It's called Coolers. Let me show you. Cooler. Oh, wow. That's the wrong place. Coolers. I love using this website because even if you look at mine, I have these different branding colors for different things. So let's say you wanted to create one. So this website helps you create color gradients and color schemes. So I'm going to go over here to generate, and it's totally free. I've never paid a dime for any of this stuff. And let's say I went to generate, and you can even upload a photo and choose a photo to get a color scheme from. So like, let's see. If I chose that photo we got from Pexels, I could choose any of these photos. I mean, any of these colors, but I'm not going to do that. What do I want to do? I want to explore some different color palettes. And any, mini, miny, mo, catch a tiger by its toe. If it hollers, let it go. I'm just going to choose, I don't know, this color scheme. View palette. And it shows you what all these colors are. It gives you the hex code. So I'm just going to go to click copy, and I'm going to show you how to change the branding on your website. So for example, I want to change this button. I'm going to go to click the button, I'm going to go to design. I'm going to go to customize design, fill in occupancy, opacity. And then I'm going to go to add a custom color. I'm going to click this hex and I'm going to paste this. Add. And now I changed the color of that. So of course you would do that throughout, and you can do that throughout the website. Okay, so let's say we publish this. Let's say we were finished creating our website. We publish it. Let me show you what happens after you create your website. Let's go to visit site. Cupping Wellness Spa. That video is so cool. Awesome. So let me show you what happens after. So I'm going to go back to the Wix editor. Let me see. No, I'm going to go back to my sites. Let me refresh this page. And okay, so I'm going to click this site right here that we just made. Okay. So there's a couple of things that you can do here. So, okay. SEO is very important when it comes to your website getting found. What is SEO? SEO is search engine optimization. This is how you get found on Google. Do people still use Bing? On Bing, Yahoo, all the different search engines. So what I highly recommend is going through all these different, go to SEO over here on the left, and use all the SEO tools that they have available in your free time. For example, getting found on Google, go over here, go to start now, and then you want to enter all the information. This is a good way to get indexed on Google. You just want to really explore some of these features because it really does help. Something that happened recently is I've had my website up for almost 2 years, and I found out mine wasn't indexed for Google. I mean, people were still able to find me, but people were able to find me more when I finished this part of the Wix feature and made sure it was indexed for Google. Another way you can make sure your SEO is on point, and the SEO is really talks about like the copy that's on your website. So the words that you're using, the keywords on your website. So something that you can use is, I think it's called SEO ability. Let's see what pops up. Right, okay. SEO ability, okay, let's go here. Okay, so you'll go to SEO ability. Let me make myself smaller. And this is how you can check your SEO for free and just let you know where you stand. So I'm going to go here and we're going to analyze a website. Let's say, let's analyze my website. So let's analyze. Let's see what score they're going to give me. So they gave me a 58%. And then of course it goes into the details of things that I could improve, such as adding headers or reducing the number of JavaScript files that are on my website. Sometimes the size of the photos that you use can slow down your website. So that's very important. So this, and you can also get a report of this as well. Oh, that's for the free trial. Anyways, okay, one more thing. Let me show you one more thing when it comes to your website. Okay, I'm glad this brought it up. You want to edit the mobile part of your website. So one thing that's a little bit frustrating about Wix is that you can edit you can edit the desktop version of the website, but sometimes when you edit the desktop version of the website, the mobile version of the website looks totally different. So for example, like I would want to go into this mobile view, which To find the mobile view, when you're editing, you just go over here to switch to desktop and switch to mobile. And you can edit it so you know what it looks like on your mobile phone. And I would just probably start to center some of this a little bit more. You can also hide stuff. So let's say I don't want to show any videos on here. I can click the strip and click hide element, and it will hide it if someone is on their phone. Because especially if they're on their phone, you want your information to be very straight to the point, because no one wants to spend forever scrolling through your content just to book an appointment with you. You want to make it as easy as possible for your clients to book an appointment with you. So as you can see, there's plenty of call to action throughout this website. For example, this says book online, and you see that throughout the website. You do not want just one button that says book online. You want multiple, because you're trying to get them on your table. That's the whole point of you even making the website to begin with. Also, if I didn't want to show my social media here, if it looks better to just have that on the desktop, I would go to hide elements, and so on and so forth. And when you're done, you just go to publish. And then when you're ready to connect your domain, you would go back to this, this editing page, and you would go to connect your own domain, which is right here, as you can see. Let's see what happens when you go to connect your domain. What do we call this spa? We call this spa Cupping Wellness Spa. So you can go to buy a new domain if you don't have a domain already. And you can go to cuppingwellnessspa.com, and it's available. It'll let you know if it's available, and it'll let you know how much it costs once you go to upgrade. What else do I want you to know about this website? Yeah, that is the gist of it. So essentially, we used the template. We didn't go crazy with it because we know that our website does not have to be perfect. We were able to change the branding of the website using that color palette thing. And remember, you can save your color palettes if you need it for reference. We made sure that our booking site was working correctly. We were able to create call to action throughout the entire website. We got some high quality photos on the website. And I also showed you how to optimize your SEO feature. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. We mentioned how you can connect your domain, and that you really want to focus on SEO when you are creating your website. All right, so that was a mouthful. Something that I'll mention, if you're not signed up for the waitlist for SpaBizSuccess, make sure you sign up for the waitlist. This is a program that I'm very, very excited about. I'm going to be live training for this 8-week program, and you're going to get a lot of information on how to start your spa from scratch or improve your spa if you already have one. I really focus on automating, and I focus on building your business processes so that it can be hands-off in the future when you choose to hire. I'm also going to be including a lot of templates and a lot of done-for-you information in this program. And I think the best part about the program is going to be the lesson on business credit and how to build your business credit and get funding for your massage spa, because we are trying to level up for 2022. So definitely sign up for the wait list, and let me know in the comments if this was helpful for you, what other videos would be helpful for you right now in this stage of where you are on your massage therapist journey. And I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and stay well. I'll see y'all later.